It's official. LeBron signs with the 76ers. Out of all teams, he could have went to the Cavs, back to the Heat, to the Warriors. But this is crazy. I don't have a script for this video like I usually do. But LeBron going back or going to Philly is ridiculous. Their starting lineup is just stars and rising stars top to bottom. Tyrese Maxey, VJ Edgecombe, Jaylen Brown, LeBron James, Joel Embiid, and they even have a good bench. Maybe they're the favorites to come out of the East now. First off, it's a 2-year, $8 million deal, and when LeBron was saying he wasn't gonna care about the money, he was really honest about that, and it showed. I mean, this is one of the craziest contracts in NBA history considering the talent that the Sixers got. And the greatest player of all time signing a 2-year, $8 million contract is kind of crazy to think about. But my first question is, what were the Heat thinking? Did the Heat have LeBron back in Miami and then they leaked it by accident and he pulled back? Or was just this a troll for the league? I mean, they look like the massive losers right here. Even they have Giannis like leaking that or potentially false leaking that. That's kind of crazy to think about. But also, the fit with the Sixers is very interesting. We already were questioning the fit with Tyrese Maxey and Jaylen Brown and Joel Embiid and VJ Edgecombe and how that would fit, even though it's very, very talented. It's obviously really talented. Now you add in LeBron James, another guy who commands the ball. How will this work? I think there's no doubt that they'll be a very good regular season team, especially in this Eastern Conference. They can get a top four seed and they'll be really, really good. But is this going to be something similar to the 2021 Nets or the 2022 Lakers or something where there's too much talent on one team that it kind of clashes? I look at previous iterations of teams that LeBron has formed or other super teams that have been in the past, and I start to question the fit and how this will work on the basketball court. On top of that, this is also hinging on Joel Embiid's health. Yes, the Philadelphia Sixers are a great team without Joel Embiid, but if they don't have Joel Embiid, they're not winning the championship, even with Jaylen Brown and LeBron to the roster. Like, it's not happening without Joel Embiid. Another thing is VJ Edgecombe was a really great rookie last year. But with all this talent coming in, how will he be able to develop and grow his game? And how will he be able to continue to grow as a player? Same thing for Lebron Philon, who was just drafted in already heavy guard rotation. Regardless, this is a massive move. This is the final decision that LeBron has made in his career. And it is his last chapter. He said there's no more decision, there's no more moves, there's no more switching teams. It's just 2 more years, most likely, and then he's out of the league. That means he has 2 more chances to win a championship this year and next year. And with the East being as stacked as it is, the Thunder and the Spurs want to be back, the West being stacked as well, will he be able to do it? He will be adding great value to the Sixers, but can the Sixers make it work? And that'll be the question heading into this season and to the next. On top of that, this will be very, very interesting to see because we have Celtics, Sixers. That's gonna be opening night or gonna be opening week. That's gonna be Christmas games. That's gonna be rivalry week. We're gonna see that so much this next season, and it's gonna be really great to see. I hope they schedule that 80 times, and if we get a playoff series of Celtics, Sixers, that will be ridiculous. The amount of storylines, Jaylen Brown versus Jason Tatum being the obvious one, but the Celtics also being a rival of LeBron when he was in the Cavs and when he was in the Heat. It's just an incredible storyline for the league. Lastly, when we think about LeBron's career in this next 2 years, it's gonna be crazy to think that he'll end his career in Philly, most likely. And out of all places, I didn't expect him to end it in Philly. I thought he was gonna go to the Warriors, the Heat, or the Cavs, but Philly doesn't make sense if he wants to win a championship. But the greatest player of all time will hang his hat, and maybe Brownie will find his way onto the Sixers again. But I also have to think about this from Joel Embiid's perspective. How many generational players or super teams did he get to play with it in his career without ever reaching the conference finals? LeBron James joins a massive list of just NBA superstars that Joel Embiid has played with. He's played with James Harden, Jimmy Butler, Ben Simmons in his prime. Now he plays with Jaylen Brown, Tyrese Maxey, VJ Edgecombe, LeBron James. All this talent, and there was nothing to show for it. No conference finals appearance. This is crazy to think about. This really is a do or die next 2 years for the Sixers. Not just because they signed LeBron, but because of Embiid, because of maybe Maxey wanting to get paid and leaving. VJ Edgecombe is developing. Jaylen Brown, too. They still have to figure out what they're going to pay him. This is an all-in move. It's something we haven't seen in a while. But for the sake of the Sixers, I hope it works out. They're able to be competitive because Joel Embiid has been in this league too long without seeing any type of success. And he's going to go down as one of the greatest players to never win a ring if he doesn't win a ring. Overall, crazy, crazy day, July 24th, 2026 will go down in history, in NBA history, as one of the craziest days of all time as LeBron joins the Sixers. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.